Well, hi there viewers, Princess Strawberry here, and I'm back with another cemetery video. So this cemetery is apparently called Hillview Cemetery, and I can see why they call it that because it's literally on a hill. So the ground basically is not even here. So a bunch of people have been requesting for me to do more cemetery videos. Now, unfortunately, I refuse to go to a cemetery at nighttime. Not only I feel it's disrespectful for all these people that are buried here, but it's also trespassing, and I was told you need to have permission from whoever owns the cemetery to go there at nighttime and explain. Yeah, you would have to explain to them why you want to go to the cemetery. That's a pretty gravestone, pretty big gravestone, but I wanted to check the cemetery out for the longest time and I could not find it. All I could remember is literally down there, the other side of the road though, there's a park. And across from the park is the cemetery. I didn't know what the name of it was until just now. And who knows what we'll see. So I'm gonna explore the cemetery. This is a pretty big hill. Sorry for the sun. It's like right there. So, what is this? Hang on a sec. I just saw something that caught my eye. This reminds me of church, where you have to stand, I think it's called a pew or something, where you stand up and you'd have to read the top. That's what that reminds me of. 1834. We got little gravestones. So a couple of videos ago when I did cemetery video, basically my first cemetery video, I noticed there's these blocks with letters on them. A bunch of people were saying that stands for the cemetery's alphabetical order. So I don't know what I'm gonna see. Every cemetery is different. And just a reminder for everyone, this looks like this was supposed to stand up at some point. It's just my opinion. But just a reminder for everyone, you see something cool in a cemetery, leave it there. Even if you see a leaf or anything in the cemetery, please be respectful and leave it alone. Don't touch it. Don't touch anything in the cemetery. It's okay to walk around like I am and explore, but just people have said if you took something from a cemetery, bad things would happen to you. So I'm seeing that this hill is not even. There's a lot of holes in the ground, and in my last video I stepped in a hole and it scares me. Lizzie. That's creepy, considering that's my nickname. Okay. Moving on. Kind of freaked a little bit for a minute. But there's a lot to explore here. Like I said, I most likely ain't gonna vlog the whole video of me walking around the cemetery because that would get pretty boring. I usually try and record stuff that are neat or cool. Let's go see what's at the top of the hill. Probably more tombstones. So as I'm walking up the hill, I'll tell you guys this little joke my one friend told me. If you guys watch Star Wars, then you'll most likely get this reference. Okay, so my friend's seen that I'm doing a lot of cemetery type videos recently, or going adventuring in cemetery, and my one friend says to me, "You must be a fan of Star Wars because you're joining the dark side." Now that could be taken multiple ways, and I had a family member that was a little concerned for me when I told her I was going through cemeteries. Yo, I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be on top of that stone. Yeah, you can tell. It was supposed to be on top of the stone. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's pretty damn heavy to even be trying to pick up. 1870 to 1941. Mabel M. Jackson. 1878. So that means there's two people buried here. And I don't, his wife. So Mabel must have been his wife. But I wonder how that happened. Because honestly, if you try to push, I'm not going to do it by the way, but if you try to push the headstone off the bottom part, then it's pretty darn heavy. So I'm kind of wondering who took their anger out on this. And I highly doubt we would get really strong wind Like right now, it's obviously windy, but you know, there's a bunch of trees right there, and I'm seeing tombstones in behind. But I'm also kind of curious to see what's at the top of the hill. Now, I was told the city that I live in has only one mausoleum, and I showed you guys that in my last video. So I don't know if there's one at this cemetery. I've never been here before. This is my very first time, and like I said, I'm here all by myself. Because why not go to a cemetery during the day by yourself? And I was actually at my doctor's appointment today talking to him about this. He said, in his opinion, he doesn't see nothing wrong going to a cemetery at nighttime other than trespassing if you don't have permission. What is this? But my doctor said he doesn't think you would get hurt physically by any of the spirits. Is this an old water pipe? Yeah, that's just my shadow. Don't get freaked out, guys. There are some people that are very sketchy about going to places like this. So, as far as I see, mostly tombstones. I don't see no physical buildings other than houses, and that's natural. Could you imagine living beside or behind a cemetery? Scarf. I'm pretty sure that's what that says, scarf. Pretty tombstones. Whoa. You guys see tombstones everywhere, but that one area. Wait. I can't say there's no tombstones here. Let's look. There's one right there. It's really windy. Oh, there's no tombstones. There's one right there. And over there. Some of these tombstones. See, that's what I mean. You see something cool and on the ground, don't touch it. Just leave it. If it blows outside of the cemetery, that's fine. But I just choose not to touch anything. Tombstone is blank. No, wait, I'm pretty sure there's something on the other side. Yep, that's why. 1905, wow. Some of these are facing different directions. Like there's something on the front of this one, but this is blank. Because you gotta go between the tombstones and... Now, if I try to say a name, and it doesn't, and I don't pronounce it right, please forgive me. I'm horrible at trying to pronounce names. So, we got a bunch of little tombstones over here. They have some pretty cool tombstones. There's a cross. So this is what it looks like so far. This is how much of the hill I've decided to walk up. Father, mother. That's cool. I was also told if you have a plot and you wish to be cremated, you can have 6 people that are cremated in one plot. So there's a guy in a truck, pickup truck, just leaving. I'm assuming he was doing something with the cemetery. He was loading buckets and something else in the back of his truck. I'm not sure what it was. All I saw was a bucket and then some other stuff. But that's why I wasn't recording for a little bit, because I'm being respectful. Some of these tombstones are crooked. Well, I just stepped in another hole. Always scares me for a minute. There's a bunch of tombstones back here. I get a shiver down my back, and that's typically normal. I wonder what's all back here. Let's find out. I love the smell of evergreen trees, other words, pine trees. Oh. 1950. Loving parents of Jane and Cheryl. Huh. 2009. That's recent, man, because this is 2017. Well, not that recent, but you know what I mean. Or if you know what I mean. Okay, so now that the sun's not in my eyes completely, not that it bothers me, like, honestly. Even without my glasses. So, moving on. But all that's back here is more tombstones. So this is pretty cool, actually. There's one that's flat right here. But yeah, I know it's bad to stare into the sun, but honestly, it doesn't really bother my eyes. 1895 to 1885. Their son, Homer B. But yeah, I don't think there's any storage place, like storage buildings or mausoleums in this cemetery, and most cemeteries only have one mausoleum. And I looked up online, usually there's one mausoleum per city or town or whatever, but I don't know how true that is. I wish I could stop walking through holes. What happened here? You got some dirt on your stone. But this is pretty cool. See, there's a wrapper right there. Oh. Your tombstone is kind of hidden in the ground there. I could have sworn I saw someone walking over here. I mean, that is typical. We're kind of in a cemetery. Not kind of, we are in a cemetery. So if you see things moving or walking, then it's probably people that are buried here. I mean, yes, I do believe in ghosts and spirits, and if my opinion, because I believe this and I always have, if something really bad happened to someone, like they were murdered or something, I believe they're gonna haunt the place that they were murdered at. Your flowers died. Those ones look pretty. Those are planted in the ground. Now would be the good time to take any flowers and items from the cemetery, because we're supposed to get winter soon. There he goes. That guy with the pickup truck just drove by. So then there must be another end over there. I'll check way over there soon, but your flowers died. Apparently, like I said in my couple of videos before, you need to pay to plant flowers or trees. Nope. I refuse to step there. Because it looks like that person is freshly buried. And I talked about that before. If it looks like a square or rectangle plot that looks weird like that, I refuse to walk over it, because that person was just recently buried. But anyways, I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm gonna go wander around and explore on my own. Like I said, I don't want this whole video to be me walking around. Mom, I haven't seen those square blocks with the letters. That's kind of neat. See, this is what I don't like. When you see cool stuff like this at a cemetery in front of a tombstone, people just come up and steal it because they think, oh yeah, I could use this, or I just want to. That's disrespectful, and I seriously hope that person haunts you if you steal from a cemetery, because that's disrespectful, and that's disrespecting the dead. And apparently some people believe when you die, you come back and you're either an animal or you're another human being. And if you go onto YouTube and type in 6 kids that remember their past life, it'll pop up. And just in case you don't remember, I will try and look up the video, and I'll leave a link in the description box below. If you don't see the link there, then I probably haven't found the video yet, but it should be in the description box. I'll leave it at the top of the description box for you. But it's kind of creepy that there's 6 kids that remember their past life. And the one remembers being in the war, and I think he died. But he remembers everything that happened to his previous parents and whatever. So it's kind of cool, but I'll definitely have to try and find that video and leave the link in the top of the description box. And underneath will be links to all my social media sites. This is pretty cool. Lots of trees in this area. That's what I'm noticing. Let's do a little walk around here. Okay, that's obviously my foot here, but I'm wondering what that was. 1998. I was about 4 years old then. Someone was recently visiting you. Randy H. 2003, 2007. Always loved, always remembered. Well, that is true. We always love the ones that have passed away, and we always will. But in the company of angels. Yep, some people do believe in heaven. I do. I believe in God and that. Now, something cool over here I haven't noticed before. Just a little update. My phone was not fully charged when I started this video. It's about 40-something% right now. But see, this is what I noticed before. There was some pictures. So apparently, with all these names, I was told with things like this that all these people are cremated and they're kept inside a container or box inside of this, I'm not sure what you call this. I would say little building or a stoned wall. But this is cool. That's actually kind of neat. But there's all these people. 2015, that's very recent. That's like 2 years ago, because this is 2017. 2015, 16. 2012, that wasn't exactly recent. 2007, or 7. We need to go back to school and learn numbers. 2011. Sorry, I made a mistake there. Need to go back to school and learn how to count, apparently. 2010, 14, 12. So this was pretty much recent then. But I've seen other people's YouTube videos of people trying to get into these. And it's just like back in the day, people would undig a dead body and open the coffin and steal whatever jewelry they were wearing or anything valuable. Because some people, in their will, they wish to be buried with some jewelry or items. There's a bag on the fence. See, this was the entrance I first seen when I came up this way. And I'm like, no, it looks like that's where I came. That's where you're supposed to come in, over here. Zooming in. Right there. So, 2016. Oh, that is so creepy. Yep, I think I'm gonna go see what's over there now. That scared me for a minute. See, this is what I mean. Okay, deep breaths. Give me a minute. Okay, we're good. It kind of scared me for a minute. I actually thought they were missing. But no, this is what I was talking about. So, these people are cremated and kept in a box. The box would go in here. And then these are like doors. Doesn't smell the nicest over here, just saying. It looks like you would unscrew this and you'd put the door on, or whatever, glass. But some of them are blank because I'm assuming they're empty or there is someone in there and they haven't done the stone carving yet. But that's kind of freaked me out for a minute. I'm like, don't tell me somebody stole from here. I mean, it could be quite possible, but I'm hoping not. Let's hope not. There's 2 of these little brick walls. There's this one and then there's that one. But this is kind of cool. 2014, that's recent. Oh, there's a picture of them. That's nice. 2016. Oh, they even have, I think, the time they passed away. Or is that the date? 2016 04/24. That must be the time. Because if it said the date, it'd be like this. March 16th and then the year. June 21st and then the year. So this must be the time, but it doesn't say PM or AM. That's what's confusing me. Anyways, but that actually scared me for a minute that there's empty slots. But yeah, that's what I'm assuming they do. Is when you get cremated and you have a brick wall like this. This is probably a family. They put you in a box. They put you in one of these slots and they put the door on. And it looks like how they open. I'm not going to do it, but you would need a special screwdriver for this. So, but I just realized my flash is on, and how I know that is there's a light right there. I didn't even know I had flash on. Why would I need flash on when I'm outside? But anyways, we're gonna go to the other side and see what's there. Some of these tombstones are kind of hidden in the ground, and I barely seen that. I actually stepped on that, or close to it. But anyways, I'm gonna keep continue. See, there's another one. I wouldn't even know that was there. So I feel bad if that person still has family that are alive and want to come visit. They're gonna have a hard time finding the stone unless they specifically know exactly where it is. But anyway, continuing. For a second I thought that was like a TV. Nope, that's just the way the stone is. Again, unless it's tilted over, I don't know. I'm not even touching it. I'm not touching anything in the cemetery. There's flowers. They look real. But if they were real, they'd probably be dead, because unless they were placed here like today or yesterday. But let's go check out what's on the other side, because you know I like to explore everything. Wow, that's an old tombstone. It looks like it's supposed to say 1804 or 1504. Kind of hard to read that. So here we are, we're back at the entrance, hill view. And that's the hill I started at. Now we're gonna go to this side and see what's over here. Probably more tombstones. There's a building right there. Let's go check it out. So there appears to be a poppy, 2012. That's nice that there's poppies. And my last video that I did, the one before this one, of going to, I think it's called the Anglican Cemetery. Well, anyways, there was a bunch of tombstones lined up with poppies, so I'm assuming those were soldiers. Whoa, again, hidden tombstone right there. That's probably just from the earth changing. There's some sign right there, but this is the little building. It's like a garage. I just got shivers down my back. Now, either that does not look like a mausoleum. That's probably a storage unit. Just saying. I know a mausoleum. Artificial flowers must be removed by April 15th. Why April 15th? Oh, probably because that's their rules. Is that a shovel? No, it's a pine cone. Wow. There's another shed over there. That's part of someone's backyard though. But this is pretty cool. So, I know I haven't done a video for a couple of days. It's just because I've been busy with family, and I swear I keep seeing someone else walk through the cemetery. Okay, anyways, maybe I need to go take a nap after this video. That's pretty cool. That's the second time I've seen a tombstone like that. That's really old tombstone. You can barely tell what it says. Anyways, continuing. Really windy today. Sorry about the sun if it's really bright and hard to see. But his name is actually, or that person's, it just says Hill on it. And this cemetery is called Hillview. And again, I understand why it's called that, because we're on a hill. Literally. But could you guys comment down below right now what your opinion is? What would you think if you, or how would you feel if you lived beside a cemetery or behind a cemetery? Piles of dirt, that's not creepy at all. Extra dirt maybe? That's the second time that I've seen this. So as you guys can see, I'm like walking up here. This must have been where that guy had his car or truck. We need to be Pacific. Holy ornaments. Those people, whoa, what? Hey, hang on here. In memory of our beloved son, Austin. So, this is their son that's buried, Austin. His birthday is in 2004 and he passed away 2006. So that's like 3 years. He's only 3 years old. I can see why they decorated it all up. But, and because you see their birthday on here, 1977 and I think 1975, I'm not sure. But I'm assuming his parents are still alive. But that's a holy wow. Now, remember guys, you guys can look at stuff like this, but don't touch nothing. I'm just telling you that right now. Look, Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh. I don't remember the whole song. We got Eeyore in the corner. We got Winnie the Pooh. Do we got Piglet? Oh, come on, we gotta have Piglet. No, I don't see Piglet. I see some reindeer. And an elephant and a puppy. That looks like a toy. That probably is a toy. Some cars. There's even little knickknacks up against the stone. The stone says, "Angels welcome here." That's pretty cute. And then we got some toy cars up here. We got an airplane. We got an elephant. Why is my camera so zoomed in? There we go. But you guys can see. Here we go. And then I'm just going to keep looking around just because, you know, I'm like that. What is with the pile of stuff over here? I swear, if anything jumps out of those piles of dirt, I'm going to kick it and run. Just saying. Oh. Were they throwing these? Oh my god. Okay, I think I'm going to have to take a break from making these videos for a while. That bag moved and it scared me. Again, if you guys have the volume up, I would suggest turning it down. Just a heads. I should start giving this warning at the beginning of the videos, not near the end. Because if I scream, you're going to know it and it's going to hurt your ears. And especially a lot of my fans have told me they like using headphones when they're watching videos. But I'm just saying. 2010, that was recent. And this is 2017. I heard a dog. Still hear a dog over there. Bark, bark. He barked at me. Let's keep walking. Let's not get the dog going and get him in trouble with his owner. Oh, his cross is crooked. But again, I'm not gonna... There's a flower right there. Leaving that alone. This is a place where you would hang flowers. But that's if you want. That cross is crooked. Oh, and I stepped in another hole. Baseball glove. Guitar. I think you were a sportsman or a sports person. They were married because you can see the wedding rings on the tombstone. But in my city where I live, there's not too many cemeteries, so this may be one of the last videos that I do. I'm going to be doing more exploring type videos. This goes up. Oh, your flowers died. That sucks. 2011. Loving parents, faithful friends. The ground ain't even, man. See right here. Look at this. This is what I mean. Man, the ground is not even. I don't like this. This looks like an oval to me, but that person was recently buried. Or they added dirt. 2015, so that was like 2 years ago. And it looks like there's another half of the tombstone. So someone might be buried with her. Mum. That's a different way to spell mum. Dad. Someone's parents. We got another dad over here. Those flowers are really soft, by the way. If you are those plants, I forget what they're called. 1997. Alexander McLeod. June 23rd, 1997, age 76. Now, there's something you don't see every day. Someone's age on their tombstone. Normally, you can tell how old they are if you do the math of the year they passed away and the year they were born. But we are actually getting close to the end of the video. That's cute. There's a candle. That's a fake candle. Because with it being windy. 2009. That's sad. Unfortunately, we're all going to pass away. Some of us are unfortunate, and believe it or not, will pass away before our time. because of either illness. There's a bear right there staring at me. That's pretty. But hopefully we all go when our time is right. 2016, I can see the outline. I ain't walking over that. Well, you got some Christmas spirit. I am seriously not in the Christmas spirit right now. There's a bear right there with angel wings. It's cute. There's some tombstones back there too. But so anyways, I will see you guys later in my next video. I'm probably going to end this video. It's about 30 something minutes long. My phone's about to die because I didn't realize the flash was on. You would use flash normally at nighttime, not during the day. But I wanted to show you guys this tombstone quickly. I've never seen one like this before. They look like they were in the army. The one is still alive because her death date is not on there. So Cheryl Ann Shoemaker. She was a shoemaker, 1959, 2013. Laughed often, loved much. That's pretty cool. So if you guys enjoyed my video, like I said, smash that like button, comment down below, and subscribe. And don't forget, I will be updating the description box, leaving a link to you guys for that one video of the kids, 6 kids that remember their past life. And then description, basically updating the rest of the description box of all the links to my social media sites. I can't even speak today. What is this? That is pretty cool. And there's a candle right there. That's even better. Jean Susan Blair, 2010. That was basically recent. If it's 2017, that was about 17 years ago. So as I make my way to the exit, which is over there, I will see you guys in my next video. And again, if you guys like, feel free to message me on any of my social media sites. I am taking more adventure type videos. Just note though, a reminder, I do not, and I repeat, I do not do overnight challenges at cemeteries because I feel that's disrespectful, that's disturbing the